Have you heard the old adage, if you want something done right, you need to do it yourself? If we actually followed that line of thought, how full would our days be? Hi, I'm Brett from OLTD, and I'm going to share some ideas about delegating, so stick around. Delegating can be hard. Many of us don't do it well, or we just don't do it. So what makes it so hard? Here are a few reasons why. 1, we don't want to give up the task. It's a task that we like, or it brings us joy. 2nd, we don't trust others to get it done right. And this is where, as leaders, we've got to train our teams and trust them, even if it means they're going to do it differently than we would do it. We enable them to act. And 3rd, we complete the task out of habit. We have to retrain ourselves and teach ourselves new habits so we can fill our time with the other tasks that we need to do. So now, let's discuss 10 steps of delegating. The first step is to identify, and there are a few things that need to be identified. You need to identify what task or project needs to be delegated, then identify what skills are needed to successfully complete the task. This leads to identifying which employee is right for the project. Now, this can be based on who needs a growth opportunity or which employee will be able to knock it out the quickest because it's in their wheelhouse. It all depends on what your team needs at the moment. I had a leader who identified a need that I had. So she noticed that I needed to enhance my strategic planning and looking ahead towards the future. So when our project materialized, that was the skill set needed to make the project happen, she called me up and identified me as needing that task. I'm grateful that she gave me that task because it did help me to learn how to strategically plan and collaborate with large teams in order to complete the task. The second step is to clearly state the desired result. This critical step ensures that the person understands what is wanted. Now, to be clear, this is not stating the how-to, though giving some suggestions is not bad if it's needed or if there's specific training that's needed. As a leader, you should be more interested in the end result, not the steps taken to get there. The third step is to commit the goals to paper. They need to be accessible and concrete so they can be revisited at any point. The fourth step is to establish a timeline. Now, this timeline should have a clear, agreed upon completion date. It's also not a bad idea to add in completion dates for other phases of the project. I would also recommend that as a leader, you add in specific check-in meetings to the time frame, so you and the person who's owning the project know when you will be asking about the project. This will allow those conversations to be richer. The next step is to address barriers to completing the task. This allows you to brainstorm potential issues and then discuss ways to navigate through those challenges. The sixth step is to assign responsibility and accountability. Name the level of responsibility so it's clear. Let them know what reasons they should come back to you for feedback or approval if that's needed. They need to recognize with your words and later your actions that you are empowering them to own this task. The seventh step is to get acceptance. Having received all the information, will they make it happen? Whether it's an assignment that they can say no to or not, you still need to get their acceptance. The eighth step is to follow up. Remember step 4, the timeline? You've already made plans to do this, so hold to it. And depending on the need, you can reduce or increase the level of follow-up. This will help your employee feel that you are invested and care about their performance and the result of the project. The ninth step is to recognize the work and effort of your employee. This can happen all along the way and obviously upon completion. Give them credit for what they have completed. This will increase their confidence moving forward. The final step is to celebrate. Once the project is done, celebrate the win. Make their success a big deal. These steps provide a clear outline for you to delegate more projects off of your plate. It allows you to stay in touch with the project while not spending your time doing it. This will let you be a more effective leader and allow you to dedicate your time needed to the projects that really need your focus. Thanks for watching this video on delegation. I hope it helps you along your journey. Also, like and subscribe to this channel to receive updates on more videos that will help to educate and empower you in your professional journey.